Hey folks, I'm back again with another episode of our series My Doppelganger. I hope you liked our first episode, and if you haven't watched it, please go check it out. Let's continue. As soon as Lily reached her work office, she was surprised by the fact that it was her birthday. She totally forgot about it. What kind of person Lily is? Well, she's a shy person who have a lot to do on her list, but ends up doing very little because of her introvert nature. She tends to hide herself in her own shell, a little bucket. Her friend find out through document she filled for the CV. The birthday was quite nice, but then again, Lily was sitting in a corner, only chugging the cake she was left with. After a hectic day at work, she was back at home. During her way back at home, there was an eerie feeling that was disturbing Lily. She felt as if she wasn't alone, someone was with her. This feeling was something she never felt ever in her life because throughout her life she was like a lonely kid, grew up like a lonely adult, and now living a lonely life. But now this eerie feeling of support was dwelling within her, but she let it go. When she reached her home, took a shower, and was going to sleep, and then suddenly she noticed something in the mirror. Wait, the whole day can't be a dream. There's exactly someone looking like me in my room. Who are you? Am I hallucinating? She was shocked. She thought there was really someone looking like her in her room. But no, that was just her thinking too much. There was no one there. The next day, Lily went to a psychiatrist. The psychiatrist told her that maybe she's like facing split personality disorder, or maybe she's too much bothered about things going in her life and taking a lot of anxiety, and therefore she suggested her to take break and go on trips. But Lily wasn't ready about all this. She said, although I didn't had many friends growing up, but I never suffered any mental condition. I'm very well and good. She didn't pay much heed to the psychiatrist advice, but in back of her mind, the advice given by psychiatrist was actually dwelling in her mind. She thought of taking breaks and going on a trip, and therefore she applied for leave of 2 weeks, and then she planned a trip. Her savings came handy. She planned a trip to a countryside where not much noises would be there. It won't be that fun as going to an adventure land, but at least it would be a nice break. Lily decided that she'll go via a public transport instead of going through her own car because she wanted to experience it all for once and ever because she missed out a real good thing in her childhood. Okay, coming back to her story, she was traveling in a public transport. She reached the country house. She registered herself with the homestay. Grandma over there was so sweet. She even offered Lily good and warm food. Lily opened her heart to the grandma. Grandma quietly listened to Lily and said, dear child, it happens. It's life. Many times things bother us as if it's the last thing and the world is going to end today. But it's not like that. There are many openings, there are many gates. If one closes, another opens. Don't worry, you do your work. Lily was quite motivated by it and went to sleep. But this time, there was really someone. Lily was a little afraid as she gathered her strength and decided to see who was there. There was just another friend who was like Lily and was on a trip to countryside. Both of them became a good friend throughout the trip. They were chatting and was having a lively stay there. During her trip, the first 4 days, Lily visited farms and the livestock farms. She learned a lot about that, how the things were so beautifully done, how farmers treated their crops like their child, and how the livestock parents treated the livestock with so much care and love and affection. Lily was touched by the feeling. It was a happy trip all around. And in the livestock farm, far away, there was a girl feeding a cow. She was wearing a jumpsuit, a blue jumpsuit with the brown belts. Lily found her very beautiful from far aside. Only the back of that girl was visible. She thought, let's make some more friends. After all, we are here to gain new experiences. Let it be. She went ahead and said, hi, my name is Lily. What's yours? It's nice to meet you. Can we get familiarized with each other? The girl turned and said, hi, I am Lily too. Okay, now things are getting clear. This time it is for real. So, folks, episode 2 ends over here. I know you would be saying the same storyline for the 2 episodes continuously, but you gotta wait for the twist, right? See you in the third episode.